Hi guys, welcome back to Sarah's Lifestyle. Welcome back, guys. I hope all is well with you and I hope that you are blessed today. Guys, today what I'm going to make, I am going to make some black beans and white rice. I also have some leftover cow food, but I didn't really do much to that. I boil it and let it get soft. But today I'm going to add some seasoning in it and finish it with the black beans and the white rice. So, guys, I also want to say that if you're new on the channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can like and share. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Just continue watching. I'll show you what I'm going to do, and you'll see how I make my black beans and white rice. Okay, guys, so now I have some water. I'm going to let it get to a boil. But first, I am going to add my black beans and I'm going to add a little salt to taste and I'm going to leave it, let it get soft. Until it gets soft, then I add my other ingredients. So these are black beans, guys. Guys, the black beans is still cooking. Takes a while. What I should have done is soak it overnight, but I forgot. So and that's the reason why it's taking a little longer, but it's almost done. So continue watching, here guys. I have some cow feet that I fixed yesterday, but I really didn't do much to it. So what I'm gonna do is put some fresh spices in there, some fresh um, seasoning. I have some tomato paste that I'm diluting in water. I'm gonna add it to it and just let it simmer for a little bit, and then I'll add the ingredients because it is soft, but all it needs is a little bit of spice. Not really too much spice, but the fresh ingredients. So I'm gonna add some onions, scallions, peppers, and I just let it simmer for a little bit. I'm still gonna make the ground beef, but this is just for now. And you know, guys, I'm gonna have something for lunch, so I'll come back, make the ground beef, and then I'll have that for dinner. I'm gonna add a little fresh thyme to the beans, give it a little flavor. I'm also gonna add some thyme to this coffee. So I'm gonna add some onions to the coffee. I also have some cilantro and some scallion that I'm gonna add. For the beans, I'm also gonna add some onions and some fresh parsley. Okay, guys, so now I am gonna serve me some white rice. Well, actually, I have the white rice in the plate. I'm gonna add some cow feet in the plate. And guys, it came out really nice. Although I never show you guys how I made my cow feet because really I was more focused on the black beans with the white rice. And since I had the cow feet that I pre-cooked overnight, I just wanted you guys to see that I just added some ingredients and let it finish cook. So this is what it looks like. And that's the cow feet, guys, in the plate. And so now I'm gonna add the black beans. The black beans are really nice, smell good. So we are gonna taste it. We're gonna serve us some food, and then we're gonna go over to taste them and see how everything came out. That's black beans and the white rice. Really nice, guys.
And this is what the plate looks like, guys.
Look how beautiful it smells. Really good. And that's the cow feet, guys. Cow feet, white rice. I should say black beans and white rice with cow feet. Okay, guys, so it's taste time. So now we are going to taste the black beans and the cow feet. And with white rice, you guys know how white rice tastes because white rice is just simple and it tastes the same all the time, no matter what you do to it. Rice is rice. That's the black beans and the white rice. See how it came out? It tastes really good, guys. It's really good. And it's hot. It's really hot. You guys know that when I usually finish cook, I like to eat my food hot. I know it's not good to eat the food hot because it can get burned, but the food smells so good and it tastes so good. And this is the cow feet, as you can see. And look how tender it is, guys. Really nice. Really nice. So we want to taste it, see how it came out. I always tell you guys that I like to make homemade food from scratch. I like to get my fresh spices. Let me taste this. It's good. It's really nice, guys. Delicious. And when I use my fresh ingredients, I notice, and I always said that it just gives the food such a nice flavor. And sometimes I use some of the powdered ingredients, but I more focus on my natural, my organic ingredients, my fresh ingredients, because it just make the food taste so nice. As you see, this is the beans with the rice. Guys, I could only eat the beans and the rice without the meat because the beans came out so delicious. Really nice. And if you want your beans to come out really soft, you can soak it overnight in water. Just let it sit there, and then the following day you can finish cook it on the stove. And because what it would do, it would speed up the cooking process, and your beans will cook faster. Because if you don't do that and you just boil it straight out on top the stove, it's going to take a little longer to cook because it's the fresh beans. It's not the canned beans. So really, really nice, guys. This is so delicious. So delicious. And the thing is that as I said, rice is something that is plain, and I don't really say much about the rice because we all know how rice tastes. Unless you make the beans in the rice and you put coconut in it, then you can say something like your rice is flavored. But I just made a plain white rice. I also made some plantain. You guys have seen me before made from fried plantain, so you know how you can go back to the channel and see how it's made. It's not difficult to make. You just buy your plantain, the ripe one, and you can cut it in slices or however you like to, and just fry it in some olive oil or vegetable oil. But as I said, cooking is an art, and everybody cook differently. And the key to it is the ingredients you put in your food, and that is what is going to make your food taste good. And as I said, each person, when I cook, I use ingredient that I like, and each person can use the ingredient that they like. And I just want you guys to know that there's no science in cooking, and I love to cook. I really love to cook, so I just bring this my humble um skill so you guys can see how I make my food. So, but anyway, everything came out nice. Cow food is delicious. One of these days, I'm gonna make the cow food from scratch. But the only thing with cow food, when you're cooking cow food, cow feet, it takes long, and I had it on the stove for like 12 hours. That's why I didn't really focus on it because I did it overnight. I had it the whole day because it takes really long to cook. My friend said she did it for 24 hours, but my opinion is you don't need it to stay for 24 hours. Once the meat is soft and you know that it's cooked, then you can add your ingredients to it. But it's a very nice tender meat to eat, very delicious. So one of these days I'll show you how I make it. But in any case, the food came out really, really nice. I wanted to make some, well, actually I made some ground beef, but I didn't eat it at the time. So the thing is, the ground beef is left for later, and you guys have seen me make ground beef already. So, and that was the meat that I was gonna put with the beans and the rice, but I decided to use the coffee. But in any case, guys, I am glad that you guys were here with me today. Thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.